The drama just won't stop in the WNBA. Angel Reese, one of the most polarizing stars in women's basketball, just had a moment that fans are calling both hilarious and embarrassing. And now the internet is dragging her all over again. Was it a real injury? A fake flop? Or just another example of why fans keep saying, "She's no Caitlin Clark"? Stick around because this story has everything. Controversy, comedy, and a viral reaction that Angel probably wishes never hit the internet. What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Your home for all things WNBA drama, breakdowns, and the stories the mainstream media won't touch. If you're new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Because today, we're diving into a moment that's already blowing up across social media. Angel Reese's injury, or should I say her fake injury flop, and the hilarious reaction afterward that has the internet calling her out. Now, everyone's asking the same question.
I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit on the Chicago Sky. She's been claiming a back injury.
Is Angel Reese more about the theatrics than the basketball? And why do fans keep saying, "She's no Caitlin Clark"? Tonight, we're breaking down exactly what happened, the memes flooding social media, and why this moment could actually shift the way people view Angel Reese's career. So let's set the stage. The Chicago Sky were in the middle of a heated game, the energy was high, and Angel Reese, as usual, was in the spotlight. Then it happened. On a routine play, Angel went down clutching her leg like she'd been shot out of a cannon. The crowd gasped. The refs paused. Her teammates looked worried. For a split second, it looked serious. But then, just seconds later, Angel popped up, smiling, laughing, and waving it off like nothing happened. Fans immediately started roasting her online, saying the whole thing looked like a soccer-style flop, a desperate attempt to sell contact to the refs.
Basically since the All-Star break. And there's no details. Every day we hear that Angel Reese is day to day.
And the memes? Oh, they came fast. But then, in a move straight out of a sitcom, Angel popped back up, brushed herself off, and laughed like nothing ever happened. Her expression said it all. Gotcha! Except, the fans weren't laughing with her. They were laughing at her. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram lit up within minutes. One fan wrote, "Angel Reese deserves an Oscar for that performance. Someone call Hollywood." Another posted, "Caitlin Clark takes hits, gets back up, and drops 30. Angel Reese pretends to get hurt and laughs it off. Difference." And the video replay? It already has millions of views. Side-by-side clips started popping up too. Angel's injury on one side, Caitlin Clark actually getting knocked to the floor and still playing through contact on the other. The narrative became crystal clear. Toughness versus theatrics. The video got replayed, slowed down, zoomed in, set to clown music, even edited with fake ambulance sirens. The internet wasn't just roasting Angel, it was celebrating Caitlin Clark by comparison. Here's where it gets even funnier. Angel didn't just brush it off quietly. She leaned into it. After the play, she could be seen smirking, pointing, and even mimicking the fall like she knew the cameras were on her. At one point, she literally shrugged at the refs like, "What? You didn't buy it?" The crowd laughed. The announcers laughed. Social media had a field day. It was pure entertainment, but also pure controversy. She was caught smirking, shrugging at the refs like, "What? You didn't buy it?" She even pointed to the crowd, almost mocking the entire situation. At one point, she laughed and mimed the fall as if to say, "Relax, y'all. I was just having fun." And of course, you know who everyone brought into this? Caitlin Clark. Fans immediately compared the two. Caitlin Clark has been taking some of the hardest hits in the WNBA, getting knocked down, grabbed, hacked, and still getting back up to carry her team.
And every week, there's no update on what she's struggling with, what she's doing. There's nothing. There's no information about Angel Reese.
Angel Reese? She's now being accused of flopping for attention instead of showing toughness. One viral tweet read, "This is why Caitlin's a superstar and Angel's a sideshow." Another fan joked, "Clark gets bruised." Reese gets a Broadway role. The comparisons aren't new, but this moment made them louder than ever. Angel Reese? She pretends to go down, pops back up laughing, and expects the crowd to clap. The narrative writes itself. Toughness versus theatrics. Now, here's where things get interesting. Some outlets tried to spin this as Angel just being playful or showing her personality, but fans weren't buying it. They said this is exactly the kind of thing that makes people take the WNBA less seriously, when stars act more like performers than competitors. And let's be real. When you've got Caitlin Clark bringing in millions of new fans with her toughness, poise, and work ethic, Angel Reese flopping around isn't exactly helping her brand. Because the WNBA is still fighting for respect. And if one of its biggest stars is going viral for faking injuries, that's not exactly the image you want. So why does this little flop matter? Because it feeds into the larger conversation. The future face of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is being positioned as the league's savior. The player bringing in new viewers, sponsors, and credibility. Angel Reese, meanwhile, has been building her own brand. But moments like this only give fuel to her critics who say she's more about drama than dominance. And in a league still fighting for mainstream respect, every little moment counts. And that's why the comparisons sting. Because for Angel, every little misstep becomes proof to her critics that she'll never be on Caitlin's level. Let's look at the fan base here. Clark fans? They're loving this. They see it as proof that their star is the real deal. Reese fans? They're split. Some say she was just having fun, showing her personality, and that the hate is overblown. Others are starting to admit, maybe this wasn't the best look. But the overwhelming reaction online has been laughter, memes, and endless replay clips. And when the internet turns something into a joke, it's hard to recover. But the one thing everyone agrees on, it was hilarious. When the internet turns you into a meme, you don't control the story anymore. The story controls you. At the end of the day, here's the bottom line. Angel Reese gave us a hilarious viral moment. Whether she meant to or not, she handed her critics the perfect clip to roast her with. But she also reminded us of one thing. The WNBA is as much about storylines as it is about stats. And right now, the Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese storyline just got another juicy chapter. Because every time Angel has a moment like this, the comparisons get louder, and Clark's legend grows. If Angel Reese wants to be remembered as more than Caitlin's rival, she's got to deliver on the court. Not just deliver funny moments for Twitter. So let's wrap this up. Angel Reese's fake injury flop will go down as one of the funniest and most controversial moments of the season. Her reaction? Hilarious. The internet? Ruthless. And the comparisons to Caitlin Clark? Absolutely unavoidable. But now I want to hear from you. Was Angel just having fun? Or was this a bad look for her career? Do you think the Caitlin versus Angel rivalry is good for the league? Or is it hurting the WNBA's credibility? Drop your takes in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more unfiltered WNBA coverage. Because if this is the drama we're getting mid-season, imagine what the playoffs are going to bring.